out of the NFL. We are benching Matt Ryan. He has a shoulder injury. Look, call it whatever you want. If he's really hurt or not, I really don't give a damn. Sam Ehlinger is the QB1 going forward for the Colts. We have a new starting quarterback for the rest of the season. Matt Ryan can come back 100% healthy. It does not matter. He will not be playing for the Indianapolis Colts going forward. We are moving on. We are going with Sam Ehlinger, second-year quarterback out of Texas. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is tank time. It's time to get us a quarterback. It's time to make some changes. Jim Irsay finally woke up today. You say, you know what? It's time to take back over this team. It's time to take back over this team. I'm the owner. I make all the big decisions around here. It is time to make some noise. It's time to make some big changes. And today was one of the biggest changes of the season. I am ecstatic. I am happy. Colts fans have been frustrated all year long. We've been losing, losing, losing. Losing, losing, losing. Our record should be better than what it is, but it's not. We're 3-3-1. We're 1-3-1 in the division. We lost to the Titans twice. We lost to the Jaguars, and we tied with the Texans. You cannot expect to have a great year if you cannot win in the weakest division in football. The AFC South is by far the weakest division in football, and it's not even close. It's not even close. The Jaguars are an up-and-coming team. They don't look too bad under Doug Peterson. The Texans with Lovie Smith, they're a young team. They're trying to get better. The Titans are clearly the best team in the division. But every year they don't go anywhere under Mike Vrabel. So what is this division really? It's trash. Every year, the Colts have the same issues. We're blowing leads. We're losing to bum-ass teams. We can't win division games. We haven't won a division title since 2014. Do you know how long ago that was? It's going on 9 years, and we're not going to win it this year. We already have 3 losses in the division. I just told you. 1 to Jacksonville and 2 to the Titans. Back-to-back years, we have gotten swept by the Tennessee Titans. I know for a fact we are better than that team. I know for a fact we are better than that team. But this year hasn't proved it. Last year it didn't prove it. Hey, Jeff, what's going on, bro? Big changes coming out of Indianapolis. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look, I've heard some good things about Bryce Young, but on the next level, Ohio State quarterbacks, not Ohio State, not Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud. I've heard good things about C.J. Stroud. Ohio State quarterbacks, they just don't seem to pan out on the next level in the NFL. I've heard good things about them, though, but you know what? I just want a quarterback that's going to come in here and do good and be great. But we got a lot of bigger issues than just the quarterback situation. The offensive line is trash. Jonathan Taylor does not look like Jonathan Taylor. He can't run the football effectively because his offensive line, they can't open up holes, and they can't run block. They can't run block. They can't run block, and they can't pass block. This team is a disaster. It's a complete disaster. The defense at times can be good, but overall, we need to be consistent. Can we get some consistency? Can this team get some consistency? So far, the answer is no. So Jim Irsay, he finally got off his ass. He finally put the damn look. He finally put his thinking cap on and said, enough is enough. It's time that I step up and do some changes. And the first big change is Matt Ryan getting benched, shoulder injury or not, I don't care. He's on the bench. Frank Reich. This decision doesn't mean shit. You think this is going to save you? It's going to bury you. You're next. Chris Ballard, you're next. Chris Ballard and Frank Reich, y'all are next. Y'all jobs are in jeopardy. If you think this move was going to help save your job, you are clearly mistaken. Because I don't see either of these guys coming back next year. I want Chris Ballard gone. He's overrated as a general manager. All this talks about how the Colts have a top 5 this, a top 5 that. How we go from a top 5 offensive line to at the bottom? To at the very bottom this year. We had a top 5 offensive line last year. I repeat, Jonathan Taylor had 2,000 yards from scrimmage and 20 touchdowns. He has 1 touchdown this year. I get it. He missed 2 games, but he has 1 touchdown this year. One. One. The run blocking, trash. Pass blocking, trash. We need more receivers. This team is a disaster. Darius Leonard, our best fucking middle linebacker, our best linebacker, in my opinion, our best defender, he's been out damn near the whole year. He played like maybe 1 quarter, I think, against the Jaguars. And he had to miss yesterday's game. So he has been healthy. Nothing is going right for this team. I'm glad that this news has come out because it's time. It's time to tank. Colts fans out there, if you ain't with this shit, then I don't know what to tell you, bruh. Sam Ehlinger, I wish you all the best of luck because you're going to need it. If Matt Ryan couldn't succeed with this offensive line and the way this offense and defense has been playing, how do you think Sam Ehlinger is going to go going forward? We have a top 5 offensive line in the last 2 years. Not this year. Not this year. You don't. You better check them numbers. You better check them numbers. We do not have a top 5 offensive line this year. No, we do not. You better check them numbers. The offensive line has been at the bottom of the rankings, bro. It's not top 5 this year. Last year it was top 5 easily. Might have been the best. Like I said, Jonathan Taylor had 2,000 yards from scrimmage. 2,000 yards from scrimmage and 20 touchdowns. Like, that's insane. And through 7 games, he only has 1 touchdown. Through 7 games, he only has 1 touchdown. He missed a couple, but he only has 1 touchdown. Come on, bro. Like I said, this offensive line has been terrible this year. Terrible. Danico Autry had his way with Quentin Nelson. We paid Quentin Nelson all that money yesterday, and he had his way with the offensive line. Matt Ryan, through seven games, he leads the NFL in interceptions. Matt Ryan leads the NFL in interceptions through 7 games. Carson Wentz has 7 interceptions all last year. The one season that Wentz played with us, he has 7 interceptions in a 16-game season. Well, 17 game. He has 7. Matt Ryan already has 9. That's not counting the fumbles that he has. He's fumbled the ball over 10 times this season. Like, look, with all due respect, Matt Ryan, he'll probably get in the Hall of Fame someday. Former MVP, still pissed off that they didn't close out that Super Bowl against the Patriots when they fell 28-3, when they were up 28-3 and they lost. It is what it is. I'm still not over that, but it was time. It was time for this to happen, bro. I'm sorry. Like, regardless if the reports of the injury is real or not, I don't really care. It's time, bro. It's time to get this team back up and going. If we got a tank to do that, get a top 5 pick, do it. Do whatever you have to do to get this team up and going because we have not been the same. We really ain't been the same since Andrew Luck been here. We had some really good years with Andrew Luck. We got to the playoffs. He helped us win 4 playoff wins. We haven't won a playoff game with Andrew Luck. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, bro. So, going forward, I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to see what's next because, like I said, Chris Ballard, Frank Reich, y'all jobs are not safe. Y'all jobs are not safe. It's not. Why didn't y'all keep Carson Wentz? Because we lost to the Jaguars at the end of the season. Had we beat the Jaguars, we wouldn't have made the playoffs. But there ain't no telling if we would have won a playoff game or not. But at the end of the day, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. You have to win that last game. We could have made the playoffs had we beaten the Raiders before that last game of the year, but we lost to the Raiders. And that was a home game. Then we go on the road and get embarrassed by Jacksonville. Only score 11 points, if I'm not mistaken. I think the final score was like 29-11. I think I got that score on the head. Yeah, 29-11, I believe. I got to go check. So, yeah, you can't lose that game. That's why Carson Wentz is no longer here. We traded draft picks for Carson Wentz. He's no longer here. We traded draft picks for Matt Ryan. and now he's benched. He's no longer going to be the Colts quarterback going forward. This team is a mess. This team is a joke right now. And it's Colts fans that's still out there that believe that this team can make the playoffs. Why do you want that? This team plays with our emotions every week. Why do you want this team to make the playoffs? So we can get embarrassed? We have a first round matchup with the Bengals so we can get blown out? Nobody on this team can cover Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and them. Joe Burrow will carve this team up so we can face the Buffalo Bills. Fuck around to face the Titans. We can't seem to beat them at all. Why do you want that? Just tank. I know that sucks to hear. It's time to tank. So I'm hoping this move going forward is for us to tank. And obviously to see how Sam can be in the regular season when the games are really counted. I obviously want to see him do good, but I don't think this is a move going forward that's saying Sam Ehlinger is going to be the guy of the future. I believe this is a tanking move, honestly. Because they said even if Matt Ryan comes back healthy, he's not going to be the quarterback going forward. Sam Ehlinger has the quarterback position solidified for the rest of the season. He's QB1. Matt Ryan's going to be holding that clipboard on the bench. I'm sorry, Matt Ryan fans. Look, I was happy when we made the trade, but Frank Reich, he came out and finally admitted it. We failed Matt Ryan. The offensive line has been terrible. The weapons that we surrounded around Matt Ryan have not lived up to expectations. Chris Ballard has not done a good enough job to put good pieces around Matt Ryan. We did not do a good job of building and helping this team try to compete for a championship. So with that being said, I am all for the tank. I've said it the past couple days. I am all for the tank job. But if it so happens that Sam Ehlinger can put some wins together, then, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm all for the tank. I'm all for the tank. I'll say it again. This team has bigger issues than just the quarterback position. Obviously, that's the main position that needs to be taken care of. But we got way bigger problems than quarterback. Why didn't we get Odell Jameson? This team, like I told you, Chris Ballard, I don't know what it is with him. He thinks the playmakers that we got on this team is good enough to win. With all due respect, Michael Pittman Jr., he's by far our best wide receiver. I love him. Alec Pierce, he's coming into his own these past few weeks. He's been balling. Y'all know how I feel about Paris Campbell. He had a good game yesterday. Played solid. Got to give him credit. But he's not that guy. Ashton Doolin, we have to depend on him. He's not that guy. We've had so many undrafted and just not talented enough wide receivers on this team in the past few years, and it's just been a joke. This offense of weapons have been a joke outside of Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman Jr. It's been a joke. We need to get better in so many areas. And even us tanking for a top 5 pick is not going to save us. We need improvements. Man, so many positions. Like, honestly, hey, look, I know what Darius Leonard is going through, an injury. Just sit out, bro. Don't even come back. Don't even come back. Do not even risk further injury. They can have you out for a long period of time or damn near career ending. Just sit out. Just sit out, bro. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Because we need you going forward for the future. We need you going forward for the future, man. Wentz would have been better for y'all. He just needs number 1 wide receiver. And Pittman, he's been playing like that number 1 wide receiver this year. Like I said, Pittman has been great. Alec Pierce, he's coming into his own these past few weeks. He's been good. At the end of the day, we need more weapons. And ain't no telling when Odell Beckham is going to be healthy. There's no timetable on when he's going to be ready. They say in November, but we don't really know a date. But I would love to get Odell. But what's the point of that now? I don't see this team going forward winning more than 5 or 6 games. I'm dead ass serious. We might not even win 5 games. I don't know how in the hell Ehlinger is going to help us win games moving forward, but it's going to be fun to see. This is either going to be something good or a complete disaster. But I'm here for it. I'm riding the dime, man. I'm here for it. How y'all defense looking? Our defense overall this year hasn't been bad. Our defense, for the most part, has helped us stay in some games this year. That Denver Broncos game, we won that game because of our defense. That game that we lost 24-17 to the Titans, we damn near came back because our defense was keeping us in that game. Like, there's so many times that this defense has kept us in game this year. And there's been times where it's been awful. But I can't put it all on the defense. This offense is bad. This roster is poorly constructed. But let Chris Ballard tell you, oh, we got enough weapons around Matt Ryan. I believe in these guys. These guys are good enough. No, they're not. No, they are not. So guess what? This is where we are. October 24th, 2022. Matt Ryan, shoulder injury, whatever you want to call it, he's on the bench. And going forward, QB1 is second-year quarterback out of Texas, Sam Ehlinger. I'm all for it. It's time to tank. I appreciate you guys being here with me. I repeat, I will be back here tonight for Monday Night Football, Patriots Bears. I'm about to head out. This news is glorious. As a Colts fan, I'm not mad. I love it. Because this Colts team has showed me no progress going forward. So why would I be mad about this? It is what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a video. Monday Night Football review tonight. See you then. Peace out till next time.